Hello people of the internet, or anyone else that just clicked on this video just because. As you may see in the title, it says announcement or something like that. I don't know what I'm going to title this video. But anyways, besides that, I'm going to be talking about a game. You know, that one game I made a trailer for back in February. And I made an April Fool's video for it. Then it was never spoken of ever again. Yeah, that one. Anyways, let's talk about what's going on with the game at this current time. Just to let you people know, I am not doing this with a script or anything, so if anything sounds weird to you, just comment down below any questions and I will try to answer them as soon as possible. But anyways, let's dive into this. I've been working on that game for about almost the beginning of this year. And a little while or a couple weeks ago, maybe even months, I'm not too sure, I just stopped working on it and kind of switched to a different project. But the game was going to be called the Free Roam Test, but then it kind of just went on and kind of turned into its own big game. But the game wasn't going to always be called the Free Roam Test. The game was actually going to be called the Gilbert Facility. And I actually took this game pretty seriously. I even made a giant file for the game on itself, and it's about 27 gigabytes, and it's probably one of the biggest files I've ever had for a game. And I might put it up for download if people want to look through and see what the game was going to be like, but I don't know if I would, so I'm going to let people comment down below if they want me to put up a download link or not. But just as the months kept going by while I was working on the game, I started to slowly get demotivated, because this game was going off of a fan game series called The Return to Freddy's, and that series had 4 games, and there was a 5th game that kind of had some curse on it, to me at least, that no one could ever get the game to be finished. It was either they just got sick of it or they got bored of it and just didn't want to do it. So I just thought maybe I could try and make the game instead, my own version, and kind of just went on the same as everyone else. I just didn't really enjoy making it after a while, and it just got boring. So I just stopped and just left it out there for a couple months, never touched it. Once in a while I would see the file and just go, oh hey, it's that game. And even then, when I tried to go into the game and add on more to it, I would just minimize the window and watch YouTube or something like that. And then basically a couple hours later I would realize, oh, I had that open, just exit out of it and basically just not even care. So that kind of just made me realize that I don't think that there is any point to working on something I don't want to work on. And even if I did still work on it, it would take way much longer to get it to be released, because it would be very, very slow progress, because I just wouldn't really be into making the game as much as I used to. And I'm not saying I don't like game development in general, I'm just saying that this kind of game, where it's kind of like FNAF fan game and kind of stuff, just didn't really grab my interest as it used to. Because every time during game development, somehow FNAF has leached onto me and dragged me into making something that isn't my own idea. And also, that's one of the reasons why I want to stop working on this, because it's not my original idea. And I will be making a game that is free roam, but it's going to be my own idea. Now you're probably wondering, what is the game that I am currently working on right now? Well, now that I've given you a brief kind of history about the game that was called the Free Roam Test, I will show you and tell you the game I am currently working on now. The newer version of the game, like I said, it will be free roam, just like the Free Roam Test. But only it's gonna take place in a different area. And the reason why I got the idea to work on this game instead of some other random game was this one time when me and one of my friends, Nick, or Rave Swag, he told me, hey, you should make a horror game where it takes place inside of a school. And that made me remember a game that I made in 7th grade that was called The School Isolation. That was a free roam game. And it sucked. The graphics looked like they were in MS Paint. And by then, kind of, maybe even a couple weeks after I started working on that, I learned kind of how to 3D model. And the models didn't look the best, but now that I've kind of had the experience, I could probably make the game look way more better than what the game used to look like. So the game, it's gonna basically, as I said, take place inside of a school, and as I've kind of went along, I've got some ideas of what could be put into the game, and more ideas might even come along. I'm not really too sure what's gonna happen. As you can see on the screen, here is a old render of one of the characters that was gonna be in the game. And here now is a newer version of what's going to be in the game. So basically this is kind of a remastered version of what was going to be a game that I had in 7th grade. And the one I made in 7th grade wasn't even finished also. But I'm pretty sure this game will probably be a lot more better than the one that I made in 7th grade, now that I've had the experience. I hope this video kind of cleared up about what was going on with the game, and kind of updated also what is going to be happening next. And I want to thank you for watching the video, and also make sure you comment down below if you want me to upload a download link for the file that has all the stuff that for the game that was so called the Free Roam Test. I might just make the Free Roam Test stuff unlisted or private, depending on what I feel like doing, just because it doesn't really seem to be that relevant to the channel anymore, since it's kind of a canceled project now. Anyways, thank you, viewer, for watching this video, and if you already knew about the game previously, then I hope this clears stuff up, and if you saw this video, I hope you kind of get a little excited for what may be up next on this channel. I will see you all next time. Bye.